Hello everybody. This is Sheila with Simply Simple Creations by Sheila, and we got this fall sign or cutting board at the Dollar Tree Plus. It was $3, but we are going to kind of juju it up. We're not going to paint it. I thought it was cute as it was. It's not, I don't know what it is. I guess it's kind of got that paper veneer stuff over it, but it's hard to, it really looks like it's into the wood. So I don't know. So we're just going to make it a little better than it was. So I picked up these, this wheat at the Dollar General. I'm trying to show it to you, and everything's getting in the way here. And so we're just going to cut off some of it and put it here. We're going to take this off. We're going to tie some stuff around the bottom and the top. And voila, you got a brand new cutting board. Whoop! Just flung that away. So I'm just going to start by just taking off the tops. I was trying to take off this doggone tag, but it's not wanting to come off, so I'm just going to ignore it. And I'm just going to simply put these here, y'all. Easy. And I may actually, I'll show you what we're going to do, because I don't like the way you're going to see that. And my original thought was to wrap jute around the bottom, but this is kind of thick, and so it's not going to hide it very well. And I really don't want any of that brown stuff showing. I mean, some of it's going to, and that's okay, but I didn't want a whole lot of it showing. So I'm just going to kind of, and I'm going to trim these up because they're way too long. See how much they stick out? We don't want them sticking out that far. And so I am going to just cut them off kind of halfway. Now they're going to stick straight up, but that's okay, because we'll stick those in between these and it'll be just fine. And then these pieces that we cut off, we're going to use those, and we'll just put them in here. We'll glue them. We're going to glue everything. Gonna glue it all. I think that I'm squirreling this morning. I was going to put this video out here for you last night, and it just didn't work out to my advantage. So I'm going to just add some different florals just to get them the way I like them. I'm just going to play with it until I like it. And I am not a florist by any means, y'all. I may take those out. I don't think I like that. And this is too big. So again, I'm just going to kind of trim it. I'm going to trim it, try to trim it where it's still, that's got a wire in there. See where it was still, what's that word? Pointed at the end. That's what I'm talking about, right? Pointed at the end. And then this one, I'm just going to cut off at the bottom and not worry about it, because we're going to hide that again. And again, I don't know that I love this green stuff. It's not wanting to do what I want it to do. I want it to be like in there. So, okay, I got it. I got it worked out in my head now. So now I'm going to start putting it together, and I'll show you what we're going to do to hide that bottom. Because like I said, I was going to put jute around it. And I hope that y'all can see. I know the angle of my camera. I'm playing with different angles of my camera, trying to get it to work out where y'all can see better and not have it so in your face, because I need to get a new setup, y'all. Just need to get a new setup. And I'm working on that. So tell me if you like this project. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you think you would do better, or better. Well, you could do it better, but tell me what you think you would do differently. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off too, because we don't need that big thick thing there. What you would do to make it mo better. Y'all know that's my thing, mo better. I know some people don't like that because it's not proper English, but it's just fun. Just for funsies. Y'all, this is super simple. I mean, I just saw it, and immediately, this is exactly what came to my mind. I'm like, that is cute the way it is, but let's just kind of 3D it up a little bit. Make it a little bit, give it a little bit of something. And like I said, I know you can still see this, and it's not going to cover all of them, and that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so I am going to go back to this greenery stuff that I cut off. Remember, we cut it off of that pick. And so I'm going to just kind of get it in there. I'm just going to make sure that I get it glued down good. Make sure I get all the pieces in there without killing my fingers. And I'm going to kind of spread them out. That's the kind of better, that's the better look that I wanted with that one over there. But that one's just going to be straight, I guess. But I guess I could pull them apart and stick some glue on them, but I don't know. We'll just leave it like that. So now it looks like that. So it's a little better. Now, I was going to take the twine and go around, but I don't think that that's going to look good because it's just going to be too humped up there. So I am taking this off. I don't know if it's glued down. I think that it is. It's cute up here the way it is, this little beaded jute. But I don't want the beaded jute. Yeah, they did glue it down, didn't they? Okay, so we're going to just cut it. Cut it, cut it. Didn't want to cut it, but we're going to cut it. Y'all, I can take a simple project and make it crazy, I think. It doesn't have to be this difficult. It does not have to be this difficult, but they glued the fire out of that. I'm going to leave this hanger up here. I'm not going to take it off. Oh, there we go. Got some of it. Well, thought I did. Well, my goodness gravy. What did they do here? Did they glue it? Trying to see if they glued it or if there's one of those little staples in there like there was the other night. I'm going to use my little heat tool here just to see if it's got some glue and we can heat it up and get it off there. But I don't think it is. I got to figure out what. Nope, there's a staple. I see it. Let me grab my little thing here and see if I can get up underneath it. They love to use these long little staples, and they're good staples, but they make it hard to get things off. So, got that off. Now let's come over here, and I should have seen right here, I can see them. They're those little baby staples. This one's up underneath, so all I'm going to do is cut this off because it's on the back. I still going to take my sticker off too. But this one's on the back. I'm not going to worry about that because we're going to cover it up anyway. I'm going to take a piece of this. Just a little piece of this. And cover those holes up. And then I'm going to make a bow for the top of it. So you're never going to see that. And then it covers up all that mess back there as well. So, and again, this came from the Dollar Tree Plus. It was just a plain little cutting board. And I just added some things to it to make it just prettier, just more 3D like. Wow. What I was going to do was I was going to use this and put it at the bottom around that bottom part, but it's not going to work. So I may just leave the bottom. It's kind of ugly the way that it is though, so I got to figure out something down there. So let's go ahead and make our bow real quick. Got this from the Hobby Lobby. I'm just going to make a refab bow or messy bow, whichever way you want to call it. Some people call it refab bow, some people call it a messy bow. And I am just going to use this. This one came from A to Z in Alma, Texas, Arkansas. Not Texas, Arkansas. And then I'm going to put a little piece of black in there. I'm only going to put, no, I'm going to go ahead and put two. Just two little pieces of black in there. And then we're going to crisscross applesauce it. You can use more or less ribbon if you'd like. You can dovetail if you like. I'm not going to dovetail these. I was going to, then I decided against it. So I'm just going to do it this way. And I am making a super quick project. Take a long time, aren't I? Let's see. And then we're going to cut some of this off. Boop. I don't like that black in there, but that's okay. We're going to kind of hide it up too. I meant to grab my pumpkins that I got yesterday, and I didn't grab them. So, I straight double tied that in the front. Y'all, I think I'm still half asleep. What is going on? And I'm doing this in a real-time video, not an edited video. And I'm sorry that y'all have to listen to all the real-time stuff, but you can fast forward. There's always the fast forward option. Because I don't know what I'm doing this morning. Don't know what I'm doing. There we go. And then just crunching around. Got to move them around. Y'all know I like to do the crunchy stuff. The crunchy stuff. And then I'm just going to put it up here. Fluff it up some more. And then I think what I'll do, this is awfully, that's awfully frumpy down there, and I don't like that. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to make a regular shoestring bow out of it. Smaller one, not very big. And I'm going to hide that down there. That's what I'm going to do. There's other ways we could have done that. I could flatten it out more. But for time's sake, for this video's sake, I am just going to simply do this. And then it's got all of that hidden down there. Then you can't see it. You could put a pumpkin down there. And yes, I used a whole lot of glue. A whole lot of glue. And I'm going to show you. It's going to be cute. And if you don't want to add the bow up here, you don't have to. You could just put the piece of, the one piece up there. But, I mean, I know it's double bowed, but it's still simply cute, y'all. Simply cute. Tell me what you think in the comments. And thanks for hanging out with me. Bye, y'all.